What's up, YouTube? You know who it is. So, yeah, more John Deere problems. So, what is it, Wednesday now? Got home, I was out of town for a few days, and I received my carburetor rebuild kit. So I got that completed out, got all that installed, realized that, I don't know if I showed you guys, but I was trying to figure out why the carb was dumping out like tons of fuel, and I couldn't get it to run consistently. But long story short, when I tore it apart, I discovered that hole and that giant crack in the float. I didn't know it at first when I looked at it. So that float's toast. Got a new float, got all that stuff put in. So we're good there. I did receive my new points. I got my new points. I got a new condenser or coil and all that kind of stuff. So that I'm going to put away. Come to find out, it was a simple plug-in seat safety override switch thing that they had wired into this, and I forgot about it because it was just like a bunch of mangled wire when I took it out. So shout out to Matt Clark for and Jack's Journal. Those two guys basically said this is what I should be looking at, and nonetheless, that's what it was. So what do I have going on today? So I got the car rebuilt, got that installed, no leaks, no issues there. Put a battery in it, battery light came on, everything was good to go. Turn the key, start working on it, and then I realized, oh, I didn't put any fuel in it. So I put fuel in and start working on it again, and then all of a sudden I tried to start it and nothing. So no power register in the unit whatsoever. I proceeded to pull the battery, check the power on the battery, did a battery test on that with the top-down tester. Went through all the wires, make sure nothing didn't get unplugged, make sure we had, good grounds and all that kind of stuff. Everything looks like it should be. There are two bus fuses in here. They don't look blown, but they look original. So I'm hoping that perhaps that's what it is. I haven't pulled I don't know if you want to call it the board on it, and I looked in there. I didn't have anything blown or no issues like that. The ignition is a new ignition. I put a brand new ignition switch on there. So that's all brand new and works as it should. But I just don't have any power. And then even when I tried to jump it from the solenoid down here, I tried to see if I could get it to jump that way with, using a screwdriver method. I didn't get anything. So it didn't even register that power was coming into the tractor, which I thought was pretty interesting. Because the negative cable positive cable goes directly to that, and then the negative goes to the starter. I think goes here. And so I don't understand. Oh, then that starter cable goes to the bottom of this solenoid or whatever. So I don't understand, guys. I mean, I'm looking for your help. I don't know why we would all of a sudden go from having power to no power. I know the battery isn't 100%. It's an old battery, but I charged it up. I've been charging it up. It was fine. I tried to put a jump pack on it even, and that didn't seem to help it at all either. So I'm a little bit lost. I'm gonna, I don't know. I guess I don't know what to test. Like, what should I be testing and trying to, figure out, what should I be diagnosing and testing backwards on? So I don't know. Right now, I'm thinking that, I know like on cars and stuff like that, you can have an inline fuse on the battery positive, and then that blows and then you don't get battery power. I don't know if that's what these are. I'm assuming that one is because it's red, but this one here has got a red and a pink one going to it. And I haven't really taken everything apart in order to figure out what that goes to yet. One is like a 32 volt one, and the other one's like a 20 amp. I don't know. It's something weird, but I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know what to try. Maybe some of you guys that know a little bit more about engines overall and electrical and whatever can give me some advice, because I don't know. I'm tapping out on this one. I don't know. Not giving up, just tapping out. for the moment. I'm tired. I just got home from traveling for 4.5 hours by car, so I'm a little burnt out anyway. Maybe, you know, having some rest and coming back on this with a fresh head tomorrow will help me figure out some of what it potentially could be. Because yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't have any battery power. I don't understand why there's no, I can't even, normally I could, let me see here. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about down here. Just because I may be using the wrong terminology too, I don't know. So, okay. So right here, move that out the way. Right here, so you can see that terminal there. So this is the positive, that's the positive cable. And then that cable down there, that one here runs to the starter. And then the negative is here, which runs to the top of the engine post. And then it's got like this red wire here, which goes to this little box that says 12 volt, 25 amp. I don't know what this is. I know it's rough looking, but I don't know. Could that be blown? What is this, an amp or a fuse or some sort? I don't know what that is. Could I take a wire and plug it into both of these wires and take the box off and then jump it just by basically taking the two wires and connecting them like that? Could I do that? Just to weed out that this is potentially bad? I don't know. That looks rough. That looks really rough. Looks cracked. When I look at that, I don't know if I can get that on camera. Let me see here. Look how bad that looks. Maybe that's my problem. I don't know. What is that, guys? So I don't know. I need help. I'm calling an audible. I need help. So I may try doing that tomorrow, just to kind of test that part out until I get some comments on this video. So that's where I'm at. Let's see here. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I don't have the side panels on yet. I got to get that put on there, but I don't have the seat. I got to go to the tractor salvage yard and get some parts like the seat pan. I got to get the seat for it, and I got to get some more side fender covers. I got one which I'm gonna have to modify because of that weird ass exhaust there, or take the exhaust off and put something different. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that yet. I got the breather, all that stuff is all painted. I just got that sitting off to the side, but the body work and all that kind of stuff is all complete. So yeah, there's the old seat there. So, and then the hardware is on the cart. So I don't know what to do about that. I'm not giving up on it. I'm just at a loss right now, tired, trying to figure all this out. And but I'm gonna stay at it. You know, one way or another, I'll figure it out. But I guess it's time to call in my YouTube buddies because I need help on that one. So what point of having all you guys out there at my disposal and I don't call you guys for help? That's kind of stupid, right? You guys live and breathe this stuff, right? And so might as well, put that to the test and have you guys see if you can help me out. Kind of put some tools away so I can go inside. I came home, hung out the kids. I don't even want to put things away where they belong. That's how tired I am. Yeah, so I got a mail call today. I haven't had a mail call forever. Paul Mendenhall sent me, he sent me a bunch of stuff. and I wanted to share that with you guys. And I want to, oh, look at me dropping stuff. Jesus, sorry, buddy. That's a 1/2-inch drive Mac ratchet gear. Sent me a nice card. That's awesome. Thank you. Man, so what he did was he sent me the ratchet thing is something separate, but he sent me some knives, because you guys remember how I was complaining, and actually kept every single piece so that I didn't lose the ball, the spring, the wave spring, the gear selector. Man, that's awesome. I don't know how that happened. But he remember that last video that I made, and I was like trying to find a knife and I couldn't find a knife. And I'm always getting packages, you know, from Amazon or eBay or whatever, and I never have a knife to open up the package. And so he hooked me up with some knives. And here we go again. I don't even have a knife to open the knife. Oh, Jesus. Let's see here. We're going to do it by one hand. You know, one day I'm going to buy a, oh, that's nice. That's a Kershaw, guys. What's the, called the Bowser 13, or is that 1363? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. Ooh, nice. I like that. I like that. That's awesome. All right. And they tell you what not to cut towards you. How does that work? let me do this real quick and come back. All right, we're back. Okay, I got it open. So this one here that he sent was the Cobalt speed release utility knife, quick change blade. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Speed release, there's your part number there, 06079, what is it? 060763. And yeah, that's nice too. I'm always needing utility knives, and not only am I needing them, but my wife is needing them as well, which is probably why I don't have any in the shop. But this is nice. So yeah, I can use one hand, guys, which you know I'm always recording videos with one hand. So that is awesome. It's got a like push button there. He's even got a, I think this is for cardboard cutting, you know, or whatever you want to cut, paper, cardboard, whatever, etc. Or tape. I think tape is one of the things that they use it for as well. That's probably what that's for, like cutting tape, packaging tape. But yeah, it's got a belt clip, so it's a little rugged. It's got some grip, so I'm not going to drop it when I'm cutting something, or, you know, lose it out of my hand. And then obviously the Kershaw. I like the Kershaw really well. It's also got a clip. It's got the same type of a rough textured feature on there. And yeah, these are really nice knives. I really appreciate it. Paul, thank you, man, for looking out for me. I promise you I will not lose these knives. So I'm going to keep these knives close. They will not, you know what? They're not going to leave this toolbox. How about that? And how I'm going to make sure of that, I'm going to put them in this drawer. Let me see, where do I want to put them? I'll put them right here. So I'm going to keep them both right there. So these are the knives for the toolbox. They don't go anywhere. And that's where they're going to be at. So thank you, man, for the mail call. That was awesome. Oh, it also came, the Cobalt also came with replacement blades. There's probably about 10 of them in there, 10 or 12. And there's like a spring-loaded type case. So that's pretty cool. And we'll put those in there. So, yeah, I need your help, guys, on the mower. Any advice you guys can provide. I'm going to keep the note, too, just to let you know I'm going to keep that. Yeah, any advice that you guys can offer in accordance with the 316, the John Deere 316, just put in the comment section. Just let me know what what you're thinking, what I should be looking at, because I don't know right now. And like I said, I'm tired, so I'm not working with the full deck, as my mother would say. Yeah, I need your help. So I like I said, I want to isolate that little fuse or whatever the hell that is, and see if I can, jump that and see if that'll let power flow through. I just don't know what it does, for one, and I don't know why we could hook, we were hooked the battery up directly and it's not registering any power. So I'm lost right now, and I feel like an idiot even trying to explain what's going on. So I'm going to just shut up and just say, guys, please help.